What's up, wrestling fans? This is Ratman Rich Fulmer, and this is your Ratt Report. Joining me is Good Time Charlie. Say hello, Good Time Charlie. That's all he does. He doesn't really talk. He doesn't have much, no skin, just bones, and he stands on his tippy toes sometimes. Anyway, what's the point of doing this? Because this week, sadly enough, I can't do any more TNA Impacts for 2014. But I'm looking forward to doing them in 2015. A lot of them. Oh, pretty excited, huh? Put your feet down there. There you go. Sorry, cat. Anyway, but I did do. I did. This guy. I call him Good Time Charlie because he's just a good time to have. Just a good time to have around the house. He waves to you sometimes. One time we noticed that he had his hand up like this, sitting in a chair, and we don't know who did it. Could have been a cat, but at the time nobody else was here. And I don't know. We don't do drugs. We drink on occasion, but we don't do drugs. Anyway, on to this. Point of doing this is ROH. I finally got to watch ROH. First time I've watched ROH since before Michael Elgin lost the title to Jay Briscoe. That was quite a while ago. Since then, they have Final Battle coming up. I'm trying to play catch up right now. It's hard to do, but I can't promise a ROH review every week, mostly because I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to watch it every week. It's I have a very difficult schedule, and that's the way things go. So anyway, I'm trying to get my notes figured out here. This is okay. So opening the match, it was Michael Bennett comes out with Maria Cunnilingus. Maria Bennett. Now I like Cunnilingus better.
Me too.
Everybody loves Cunnilingus. Did you ever watch Saturday Night Live? Did you watch Saturday Night Live, didn't you? You know what? He was alive before Saturday Night Live was live. And now he's live again, but sort of. He's a little wobbly. Can you stand on your own now? Can you stand on your own? Did you learn? Did you learn how to do that yet? You sit in the chair all by yourself like a big boy. Do it. Well, sort of. Anyway, it was pretty good. He comes out, issues a challenge. He has this belt. We all know, those who've been following, we all know the story behind the belt. For those who don't, it was, and correct me if I'm wrong, he had, Jay Briscoe had it, Matt Hardy ended up having it, changing it around. Briscoe changed it to his, Matt Hardy changed it for him, and Michael Bennett took it and changed it to him. It has no bearing, no official anything for the match, of any significance. Nothing. It's just a belt. They call it the Belt of Love. It's pink. It's pretty. It's something that maybe Adam Rose would wear or something. I don't know. Anyway, so he says, anybody in the back, come out, challenge me. And who comes out? Had to have seen it coming. Romantic touch. Comes out. It's a pretty good match back and forth. Maria Cunnilingus gets involved. I know it's Cunnilingus. I know it's Cunnilingus. They pronounce it Cunnilingus. They pronounce it Cunnilingus. I call it Cunnilingus because everybody loves Cunnilingus. Who loves Cunnilingus? Everybody.
I
do. Do you like Cunnilingus? I like to give it. Oh, he talked. Of course he does. He's all teeth, so he drags it, but good guy. He can take super kick. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, this romantic touch, I've seen him live. It was a good match. Before the match, I don't know, man. He reminds me of somebody I knew in Pennsylvania. But then again, he kind of reminds me of Fez from that 70s show. Anyway, Maria Bennett, just call her Bennett for easier. I never said I was running a PG page. I never said that any of my videos are PG. Fuck no, not PG. I'm sorry. You're not going to see dancing bunnies here or old ladies, but you're going to see a waving, kind of hindered in some sort of way, skeleton though. You're going to see a whole lot of that. Maybe not too much. Anyway, it was a pretty good match. Maria Bennett interferes. They go back and forth, and Bennett hits with the twist of fate. Shades of Matt Hardy. You all right? You gonna make it? Here, fix your leg. There you go. Shades of Matt Hardy. We all know Matt Hardy won a world title. I shouldn't have mentioned that because I don't have my facts in front of me. We won a world title just recently. Maybe this explains why the Hardys haven't been able to get their guaranteed title shot against the World Tag Team Champions. But that's TNA anyway. The Code of Honor, I like ROH because they do the Code of Honor. I like the handshakes at the beginning, handshakes at the end. You don't see it too much in the end. Angers, Flair, win, lose, whatever. You still see it. Good match, though. All in all, it was a good match. The entire show, I'd probably give it a 7 just because the matches were good. I'll give it a 6 because there was a whole lot of talking. There were a whole lot of video promos. Final Battle coming up and all their shows coming to the area. Anyway, Caprice Coleman and Michael Elgin was the next matchup. I don't know too much about what's going on with Michael Elgin right now. I know that he lost the belt to Jay Briscoe. He had visa problems. That's why he dropped the belt. ROH is pissed off at him because he lost at Battle of Los Angeles. When you're ROH World Heavyweight Champion, you defend those titles. If you're not to defend the title anywhere else, unless it's New Japan or ROH shows. But if you're a world champion, you cannot lose and lower the credibility of the title. You know what I mean? Lower the credibility of a champion. If you are a challenger of a champion, belt on the line, not belt on the line, you win. It's the same as getting, if it's not for the title, it's the same as pinning the World Heavyweight Champion, and say you were under a sanctioned ROH show, you pin the champion, you become champion. That's it. If the title's on the line. When you're out in the indies wrestling at events like Battle of Los Angeles, you can't lose that match. You can't. And I see the point of that because you want to have a champion that the people are going to get behind, not somebody that's going to lose first time out. First time out at a big event like Battle of Los Angeles. It was a big deal. So he comes into the ring. He comes out to the ring, not even dressed. He's dressed in sneakers, boots, and wife beater.
Sneakers, boots, and a wife beater?
That's what Michael Elgin come out with, yeah.
No, I think he's wearing sneakers, pants, and a wife beater.
Boots? Did I say boots?
You said sneakers, boots, and a wife beater, so he had no pants on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so the boots were over the sneakers, no pants. He was wearing sneakers, pants, and a wife beater. Son of a bitch. I forgot to dress him. That's what happened. Must not have been there that day. See, you liked it. Anyway, yeah, so you caught that. You probably caught that. My producer caught it. Soon-to-be wife producer. So then he lays down in the middle of the ring. and tells Caprice Coleman just to pin him. I don't know what the problem is, like I said, but he did it again. Caprice Coleman almost did it, and he's like, no, I'm not doing that. And Michael Elgin got pissed off. Security comes down. He starts taping up his hands, and then they cut the commercial. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Maybe they drug him out kicking and screaming. Maybe everything was calm and Mike Elgin's just like, okay, I'm out of here. I don't know. But mind you, the security that they use are actually younger indie students. They're wrestlers, but they're students coming up in a company, getting their face out there, acting like security, so to get their faces out there. And that's how all that works. You okay, man? I think you had too much to drink, dude. Well, you don't drink? Well, you got a problem because you keep falling down. I can't keep holding you up, man. You're getting heavy. This little guy is getting heavy. He must be... I'm 5'9", and he's... I don't even know. But anyway, sometimes I get bored, and sometimes things distract me. I don't even know what... If you remember, he had problems with it. I haven't seen Michael Elgin since he lost the belt, since his visa. He had problems with his visa. He had to go back to Canada, or actually stay in Canada. And then ROH was giving him all kind of problems. I couldn't figure out why. I've missed a lot. Like I said, I've missed a few months of him. You all right, buddy? All right, here. You're all right. I haven't seen it for a while, put it that way. People are chanting, Elgin sucks. I don't believe that to be true. I am a Michael Elgin fan. I always have been. They came back, but they didn't talk about... they had said nothing about what happened next. I don't know if it was... I don't know. They did video promos of Adam Cole versus Jay Briscoe at Final Battle. If you remember, when I went to see ROH last year, it was what was it? It was at the very end of the tournament. They spent the entire summer watching the tournaments for the ROH title, because Jay Briscoe broke his arm, injured his shoulder, and then they had to strip him of the title. Adam Cole went all the way through, won it at the end. Jay Briscoe came out, handed him the title. They exchanged, gave each other props. After that, I don't know what Adam Cole was thinking. He super kicks Jay Briscoe in the back of the head. We all know the history. Fast forward to Jay Briscoe wins the belt from Michael Elgin. Now Adam Cole wants to go for it. They have rivaled, and I believe that there are some really good matches between those two. Adam Cole and Jay Briscoe are definitely on a collision course. Final Battle, we might see the end of it, but if this feud goes over a year, which it has, come on, the feud's going to keep going. Maybe it'll be one of those feuds where it may never die. Chris Jericho and Triple H, or Big Show and Triple H. Sting and Ric Flair have always had that rivalry. Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan have always had that rivalry, and it'll never die. Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin, the list goes on and on. They never really die. Magnum TA and Nikita Koloff. Do you remember that one for the United States title? Epic matches they've had. Main event time. Like I said, there was a lot of promos, a lot of video promos. So this talk, I had to extend it out with the with the video packages I don't have. Anyway, Hansen versus AJ Styles. I remember Hansen has only been in there for a little over a year. He hasn't been on there long. He won this tournament for a contract, and he's been awesome since. He's been a really good asset to ROH. This match versus AJ Styles was nothing short of phenomenal for someone of Hansen going against somebody of the stature of AJ Styles. For me, AJ Styles is my Mount Rushmore. Sting, Flair, AJ Styles. Really hard to pick a fourth one. There's so many of them out there, but those three right there are my tops. And listen, AJ Styles alone, when WCW was bought out, remember he was Air Styles. When WCW was bought out, WWE never signed a contract, never paid for them to come aboard, didn't want them. Rejected both Air Paris and Air Styles, and look at AJ Styles now. The phenomenal one. He's been all over. It's like TNA let him go. TNA wanted to redo his contract for a lesser price, and the price that they gave him, he said, I can make that per appearance. No, they wanted to give that to him per year. And it was a ridiculous amount too. So I would have been like, okay, but I don't have the mindset of AJ Styles. You think big when you are big. You know what I mean? You deserve it. And now AJ Styles is actually making more money than TNA had offered him just in this past year, and he hasn't even been gone from TNA for a year. This amount was, I don't remember the amount. It was a ridiculous amount. But he makes it more now than before. And that was 3 months ago when I read this. And fast forward now to 3 months later, and we still have, when did AJ Styles leave? It's been close to a year, but it hasn't quite been a year yet. And we all know that. I seen him at 2CW in March of last year anyway. So that wasn't too long after he actually parted ways with TNA. He didn't have the TNA title at that point. But saying all of this, Hansen threw him around the ring, slammed him into the ring, slammed him. He picked him up. He had him up on his shoulders like this, and he threw him. I hope you don't mind. He threw him and he speared him kind of into the turnbuckle on the outside. Thanks. He's really good for demonstrations. I have yet to be able to suplex him though. I'm not allowed. Certain things I can't do to him. He enjoys the super kicks. I can't chop him because it would hurt him really bad. So anyway, he's really good at it. See, he gets scared and shakes. Bones, rattle. Want to see something really cool? Anyway, it was a really good match. AJ Styles tried to pick this big guy up in the Styles Clash, but he wasn't able to. Finally, at the end, he got him up in the corner and did it. This was after beating. Okay, he gets his driver. He gets his slam driver, and then he's laying there. Gets 1, 2, just kicks up in time. Hansen goes to the corner, climbs up, gets up there, and AJ Styles pops up like a freaking, I don't even know, a Jack in the Box. Goes over, and then he gets his beating. I'm saying Hansen's hitting him with forearm. AJ Styles comes up with a Pele, gets him in the corner, picks him up, Styles Clash, slams him down. I've got to give props to Hanson. He lost. AJ Styles picked up the win, but you have to give the props to Hanson. He got a standing ovation at the end. The fans loved the match. They kept chanting, "This is awesome." It's been a long time since I've been able to watch ROH, and it's good to see first time back watching it, and AJ Styles there. AJ Styles getting a win. Every now and again I can catch them. Actually, you can probably watch this maybe in a few more days. Excuse me, you can watch this episode of ROH TV on their website, rohwrestling.com. But I'm gonna look on there because I've been missing a lot of good stuff, and one thing I miss the most and I regret missing is AJ Styles versus Matt Sydal. I heard it was an epic match. I want to watch it. I'm gonna go on there after I get done here and check it out. Until then, I'm gonna try to do another ROH review. Can't promise anything. Look for Final Battle anyway on December 7th. Gonna have Jay Briscoe defend his title against Adam Cole. And I said it earlier, this is gonna be an awesome match. Total annihilation. They're gonna destroy each other. I'm looking forward to seeing it, and that's gonna be something that I'm not gonna miss. Believe it's going to be on pay-per-view. It could be an iPay-per-view, or it could be a show and then they post it on TV. That's usually how they do it. Another match is going to be Matt Sydal versus Jay Lethal. I think the ROH title is going to be ROH TV title is going to be on the line. You know it's going to be a good one because Jay Lethal is awesome. I loved him in TNA. He's a master of a lot of things. Impersonations. Woo, 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 woo. Anyway, it was a funny moment. Don't look at me like that, man. Man, this guy's good time. Good time, Charlie. Anyway, until next time, have a great week, and here you go.